All right, so for Lookbook today, we're going to start a new unit, and I think it's a pretty interesting one, so I hope you guys enjoy it too. Let's see here. We're going to learn about outdoor adventures. So right here, we have a picture of a rafting adventure on the Kennebec River in the US. So if any of you have been rafting before, whitewater rafting, I've done it a couple times. It's been a while. That's scary, but it's also very, very fun. So would you guys like to try something like this? Why not? I just want you to think about that. You don't need to write anything down yet. So let's flip to page 110. We're going to look at these words. Most of them, maybe not all of them, probably not all of them. We don't know all of these yet. So some of them might be a review. Some won't be anything new, or will be new, excuse me. So here we have some eat outside, get lost. So they're looking at a map, go canoeing. This is a canoe. Go on a roller coaster. Who likes to do that? Have a picnic. That's when you eat food outside. So these are similar. Make friends. Ride on a motorcycle. Some of us do that all the time. See a shooting star. Sleep in a tent. Or swim in a lake. All right, so these words are going to help us. We jump to our workbook here. So we'll switch over to page 88 in your workbook. You're going to look at this picture. And so we're going to do number one. Look at the picture and write the words. So you can have your student book open so you can see what these people are doing. Number one, right here, they're having a picnic. Now, it could have been eat outside, but it gave us some letters already, so I know that it's have a picnic. So fill in all of those. And let's move. We're going to do this listening part. Okay, so let's listen.
Track 45, Unit 11, Outdoor Adventure. Lesson 1, words.
So you're going to check it if the answer is yes, and X if the answer is no.
Activity 2, listen. Answer the questions. Write a check or an X.
I just said that.
So, how was camp, Matt? Did you have fun?
Yes, I did.
So what did you do?
Not much.
Well, did you make any friends?
Yes, I did.
And what are their names?
Dan and Claire. They're really nice.
Did you sleep in tents?
No, we didn't. There was this big house in the forest.
That sounds fun. And did you eat in the house?
No, we didn't. We cooked on a fire in the forest.
Wow. And did you go canoeing or anything like that?
No, they didn't have canoes.
Oh dear. Did you swim in the lake?
Yes, of course. It was very cold though.
And did you walk in the forest?
No, there were special motorcycles with 4 wheels. We explored the forest like that.
Did you ride on a motorcycle?
Yes, we did.
Did you wear a helmet?
Oh, Mom. Yes, of course we did. We were very safe.
Oh, good.
All right, so if you need to listen to that again, go back about a minute, 20 seconds, and try to get all of those. Then I want you to write 3 things that you want to do. Pick from the options in your student book. So look at all of these. What are 3 of those things that you would like to do? Okay, and write them here. They wrote the first part for you. I want to. Now the rest of them, you'll write that as well. I want to, blankety blank, blank, blank. I want to, blank, blank, blank. Okay, so you can do all these parts here. When you are finished with that, let's jump back to our student book. We're going to skip this grammar part and go to the reading. Okay, so let's take a look. We have a couple more words. Ski, sled, and explore. So we'll learn about them in this reading here. First, we can take a look at this picture. Where do you think she might be? What do you think she's doing? She's crossing Greenland. What does that mean? Just think a little bit before we read here. It's definitely not in Taiwan. That's a lot of snow. She was very cold. So what could she be doing? All right, we'll read this together. On top of the world. Meet Jade Hameister. She's from Melbourne in Australia, but in this photo, she is a long way from home. Where did she go? First, she went to the Arctic. She became the youngest person to ski to the North Pole. So skiing is when you have the long, skinny things that you put on your feet. She skied more than 150 kilometers in 11 days. That isn't very fast. Was it difficult? Yes, very. It was very cold, about -25 degrees Celsius. Jade lost feeling in her hands. Her sled was very heavy, 50 kilometers, the same as her. Not kilometers, kilograms, excuse me. So let's look at our picture again. The skis are what's on her feet, and the sled is what she's carrying behind her. The sled weighs the same amount as she weighs. So that's a lot to carry. So you're not going to move very fast. All right, keep going. She pulled it over snow and ice. It was very difficult, but she never stopped. Who did she go with? She went with her dad, Paul. He's an explorer too. So an explorer is someone who explores. They go to new places and they try to find new things. When did she go on this adventure? In April of 2016, when she was 14. After that, she skied across Greenland in May of 2017 and to the South Pole 6 months later. She traveled a total of 2,000 kilometers before she was 17. So this picture is in Greenland. So if she was 14, her first adventure in 2016, the next year was Greenland. So in here, she was 15 years old. All right, so I want you to do part 4 here. Read it again and fill in the blanks. Okay, so you have your options and then fill them where they need to go. When you're done with that, flip to your workbook, and this is our last page here. So this goes along with the reading. Label the picture with the words. So you had those 3 vocabulary words, explore, ski, and sled. Which is which? All right. Then you need to read this. Again, this is the same thing from the other page, so you can compare the two. You need to fill in these letters where they are supposed to go, where they were before, the questions that were asked throughout the reading. So I challenge you to not look at the other reading where it has all of them. Read it, the information you have, and decide which question was asked to answer this. If you're not sure, then you can check in your student book. So do part 2 and part 3. Read it again and write true or false. Okay, so I want you to do 1, 2, and 3, everything on this page as well. And then you're finished with Lookbook for today. So the next thing you're going to do is finish our book. Okay, and then I'll see you at 4:35.